presentation is intended for rising seniors. This segment will include specifics for completing each section of the course selection card, as well as additional information. We will now begin talking about the course selection card. Please listen carefully as I explain how to prepare your card. As the presentation is playing, you can go ahead and use a pen or pencil to write your name in the designated area on your course selection card. You can finish the rest of the data, such as your address and contact information, at a later time. Now please take a pen or pencil and write the following statements across the top of your card. Please do not remove transcript. Due date, Friday, 2/16/18. That is this Friday, which means that you have 4 days to make your course selections. We will have a brief homeroom again on Friday morning in order for you to turn in your completed course selection cards. You're expected to have the card entirely completed by this date, which means you have a full selection of courses, all required signatures in place, including your and your parent guardian signatures. Teacher signatures and your alternates have been listed. If you arrive late on Friday and miss homeroom, please stop by Student Services on Friday to drop off your course selection card. Any student who does not turn in a course selection card will have their courses selected for them and will not be allowed to make changes to the schedule at a later date. Also, if required signatures are not in place, such as the math teacher signature for honors math courses, parent signatures on the honors math agreement, or appropriate subject teacher signatures on AP course recommendation form, or the fine arts teacher signature, course levels will be assigned for you. All students will have a chance to have a brief meeting with a counselor to review their course selections beginning the week after you've turned in your card. Students will be called to Student Services by grade level by alphabetical listing of last names. It is important to make sure cards have been turned in on time, as the cards will be used for review during these counselor meetings. Remember, you must turn in your completed card on Friday, February 16th, 2018. Let's review some general information for completing your course selection cards. Information such as name, address, and contact information should be completed on the front of the card by the time you turn it in. All students should select 8 courses, which they will mark with an X or a check mark. Exceptions for seniors who are requesting early release, mid-year graduation, and/or career and college promise courses at CPCC. All courses are valued at 1 credit. That includes semester and year-long courses. Courses are available in 2 different formats or configurations. 4x4 courses refer to the courses that meet daily for a semester only. A-Day, B-Day courses refer to courses that meet every other day, but for the entire year. A-Day, B-Day courses must always be selected in pairs or in even numbers. You can never have just a single A-Day, B-Day course because of the way it fits into your schedule. Look at your course selection card and notice the statement above each section of courses. It states when you're looking at 4x4 or A-Day, B-Day courses. It's important to pay attention to those statements as they transition from 4x4 courses to A-Day, B-Day courses several times throughout the card. You will notice as you are looking at your card that some courses that were previously only offered on a 4x4 configuration are now being offered on an A-Day, B-Day configuration as well. This includes some core academic subjects. Also, on the back side of the card, there is a legend for the various symbols you see listed beside courses. Please refer to the symbols so that you'll know when you must have completed a prerequisite before signing up for a course. That means that you must have completed a prior course or level before taking the specific course. Alternates. All students will select a total of 4 alternates, which you should write in the box provided on the back side of the course selection card. Please do not place additional X's or checks beside alternate courses. Alternates are intended as backup courses for your electives, in case we are unable to place you in your first choice electives. Please do not list alternates for core academic selections. You should list 2 4x4 alternates and 2 A-Day, B-Day alternates. Please do not turn in your card without listing these alternates. If you do not choose alternates, they will be chosen for you. Looking at the back of the card, notice that career and technical education courses, further referred to as CTE, are listed. You're encouraged to continue taking courses in a particular pathway if you have already started that pathway, as you will be one step closer to completing certifications that can enhance your marketability. Staying within a pathway is encouraged but not mandatory. You have received a career and technical education career pathways chart to help you identify the sequencing of these courses. For more information about these courses and pathways, Students can go to Butler's website and click on the Career Center tab. Students can also stop by to speak with Ms. Boucher in the Student Services Career Center. Please pay special attention to CTE course prerequisites. For example, if you're trying to take a Level 2 CTE course such as Interior Design 2 or Drafting 2, you should have completed the prior Level 1 course such as Interior Design 1 or Drafting 1. Please consider your course choices carefully. Butler schedules a particular number of each class based on what you request right now. Therefore, asking to change courses in the fall because you've simply changed your mind will not be honored. You should discuss your course selections with your parent guardians and have them sign the card prior to turning in your card. Registration for advanced placement courses require teacher signatures on your card as well as the pink AP course recommendation form. The teacher recommendation form must come from the subject area that you intend to register for. For example, if you're trying to select a science AP course, you must get a teacher recommendation from a science teacher. As mentioned previously, seniors may select less than 8 courses on their card if they intend to graduate mid-year, which is a semester early. They may also select fewer than 8 courses if they intend to apply for early release or career and college promise courses at CPCC. Career and college promise questions and applications may be obtained from Ms. Boucher in the Career Center. These applications are due March 15th. There is an area in the center of the front page of your card that is designated for CPCC courses. You will place either 1, 2, 3, or 4 X's in this area if you intend to take CPCC courses. You can place up to 2 X's for each semester. The semesters are designated as fall and spring. Mid-year graduation candidates must complete a packet which requires a parent signature. The packet can be obtained from a counselor. A course credit check is part of the packet and will determine if you have 4 or fewer credits remaining. A plan must be in place prior to the start of the fall semester if more than 4 courses are needed to meet graduation requirements. Please be aware that colleges and universities start their spring semesters before our mid-year graduation at the end of January, so attending a 4-year university for spring semester is highly unlikely. Please alert a counselor of your plans to graduate mid-year during your individual meeting. Early release is an option that is only available to seniors. Rising seniors that have completed most of their required courses may request to have early release after second or third period for one or both semesters. Applications for early release are available in Student Services. Applications must be signed by a parent or guardian and must be returned with your course selection card. Please attach the form to your course selection card. Students should still select a full load of courses, which means 8, until they meet with a counselor and determine how many credits are remaining to be earned to meet graduation requirements. We would like to avoid students asking for early release in August, as we have difficulty accommodating those requests with such late notice. Please carefully consider if this is an option for you now. Athletes need to be aware that a minimum number of courses are required to maintain eligibility. If you're an athlete that is considering early release, please discuss this option with your coach. Be aware that if you have early released, you must leave campus at your designated release time. If you're an athlete, you would have to leave campus and then return for practice. All 3 options require a course credit check by a counselor to determine how many courses are needed to meet graduation requirements. Specialty courses. Students who are applying for Dream Team, Student Council, or Yearbook will be contacted at a later date regarding their schedules. You should still register for a complete schedule that does not include these courses. Let's look at each section of the course selection card. Start with English. You can choose English at the standard, honors, or AP level. Most of the AP courses are listed on the bottom half of the card in the A Day, B Day section. If you're in the English Learners program, you can select the ESL English courses. Let's look at the math section. The math section requires that you get this year's math teacher's signature as a helpful recommendation for the course and level of math that seems to fit your ability best. Please do not turn in your card without the signature. New this year, if you're planning to take an honors level math course, you must complete the honors course agreement for mathematics form that has been included in your packet. You will not be permitted to register for an honors level math course if this form is not completed with your and your parents' signatures. Make sure you're aware of the prerequisites for math courses. You can refer to the math flow chart in the online planning guide to determine sequencing. Be cautious about jumping to an honors level math course if you've previously only taken standard level math courses. Please be aware that SREB Math Ready can be taken after North Carolina Math 3, but it's not accepted by the NCAA. So, if you're an athlete planning to play at the college level, please do not select this course. Notice that some math courses are offered on the 4x4 and A Day B Day formats. AP Calculus is offered in two varieties. You can take AP Calculus AB on an A Day B Day format, or take AP Calculus AB and BC on a daily year-long format, which means 2 credits. Now let's look at the science section. You have 4x4 courses to choose from, as well as AP courses. The AP Science courses are listed at the bottom of the card. Note that AP Biology, AP Chemistry, and AP. Next, let's look at the Science section. You have 4x4 courses to choose from, as well as AP courses. The AP Science courses are listed at the bottom of the card. Note that AP Biology, AP Chemistry, and AP Physics are all double blocked, meaning they meet daily for the entire year. This means you use 2 of your X's in that blank beside the course. Next, let's look at Social Studies. You'll see American History 2 offered as a 4x4 course and an A Day B Day course, as well as many A Day B Day AP Social Studies courses. Next, let's look at World Language. All world languages, including AP, with the exception of Spanish 2, will be offered on the 4x4 configuration. Next, let's look at electives. General electives are listed in the center of your card. Notice that electives such as Sociology and Psychology are offered on both the 4x4 and A Day B Day configurations. Next, let's look at CTE electives. Remember to use your CTE Pathways chart to help you determine what order CTE courses can be taken. Biomedical interventions can only be taken by students in the Academy of Health Sciences program. Academy of Health Science students should see Mrs. Heston for scheduling questions. You will not be permitted to take CTE courses that are not listed on your card. The only exceptions will be by written teacher recommendation. Next, let's look at Fine Arts. You must have met prerequisites to register for upper-level arts, photography, band, choral, and theater courses. A teacher's signature is a requirement for any level beyond beginners. Please do not select these upper-level courses if you have no teacher's signature. Please note that the $60 fee associated with photography and ceramics courses. Next, let's look at ROTC. You must have the signature of your teacher in order to select JROTC labs. Next, let's look at physical education. Please do not select more than 2 PE courses. Do not select a PE course that you have previously taken unless it has a level 1, 2, 3, or 4 beside it. You will not receive credit twice for lifetime sports or team sports. Next, let's look at a couple of miscellaneous courses. Help Desk course is held in the Media Center with Ms. Bucci. Please see Mrs. Bucci in the Media Center for the required application as well as information about the course. In summary, please remember to make course selections carefully as your classes appear on the transcripts that are sent to colleges and universities that you're applying to in the fall. Colleges require you to obtain their permission if you must change any courses after you have applied. Please be aware that you are selecting courses for the entire year, and schedule changes in the fall are extremely limited. Remember to consult the online high school planning guide linked to Butler's website for course descriptions, prerequisites, and course sequencing. These presentations have been posted to Butler's website.